Hi everyone. Hope you're having a good evening. We had a good practice tonight. It was pretty hot. I apologize for that. I just really didn't think that it would get that warm in there. So I hope the kids are okay. We didn't to go too long and stuff. Anyways, wanted to jump on here to make a quick video just to communicate a few different things. We got a few moving parts going on relative to this weekend, and instead of just trying to type everything, it's just easier to communicate it this way. So first of all, for those of you parents who weren't at practice tonight, one of the things that we talked about was, the teams that we were going to scrimmage on Saturday decided that they didn't want any parents present. They gave some reasons, didn't want it to get out that we were scrimmaging, this kind of thing. It's all silly. I think it's just ridiculous to ask our parents to drive 2 hours, 2.5 hours, whatever it is, over to Harrison to sit in the car while their kid plays inside and not be able to watch. I'm just not going to go for that. The parents we had that we talked with tonight at practice were not in favor of that. So I'm just going to make a coach's executive decision and pull us out of the scrimmage on Saturday. So that's not great news. However, I do have some good news. Sunday, I've mentioned this, already, and I need to make sure that we're going to have enough kids. But Sunday, I'm planning for us to go to Tulsa. I'm going to go ahead and just plan for us to go to Tulsa, especially because we're not scrimmaging Saturday. But Sunday afternoon, we're going to go to Tulsa and we're going to play 3 games. Now, here's the great part. Initially, the information I received was that there was just going to be 4 teams there. I just got the updated list, and there's going to be about 10 teams there, 10 college coaches, I should say, present. It's going to be a mixture of D2 and NAIA schools. This is wonderful for our kids because, like we talked about today, we've got a mixture of kids, personally speaking, who are either, for whatever reason, we've got some D2 kids, we maybe got a couple D1 kids, we've got some NAIA kids, that type of thing. So this is a great opportunity, just like the regular tournaments that we'll play, to have a variety of coaches watch our kids. So there was a concern that was expressed, and it's a legitimate concern, that the kids really haven't played together, and the first time they really play together is going to be in front of college coaches. Well, it is a concern, but there's really, at this point, nothing we can do about it. And like we talked about at practice tonight with the parents, the college coaches know what they're looking at and looking for. And so they're going to be able to understand and see that maybe a team hasn't, played well together, or played enough together. But they'll be able to recognize the individual traits and skills that they're looking for in your kid. So I think it's well worth our effort to go ahead and go to Tulsa. If you can't go, I totally understand. I'll take, I'm planning for us to go, and I hope that at least 6 of us, 5 more of us can go. I have no problem taking just 6 kids over there. To me, it would be worth that. If you have concerns about the COVID issue, that's totally legitimate. And I respect that. So if you, want to stay out for that reason, that's totally fine. But if you could please send me either a private message or just respond to this post and let me know if you're in or out, just so I can know. Because I'm going to have to call Kyle with AAO tomorrow morning and just let him know what's going on and try to get uniforms. We'll just figure that part out. I mean, if we got to put t-shirts on the kids with numbers on the backs or something, we'll do that. I mean, we'll figure it out and make it happen. So that's, to me, that's really good news. So we're, again, just to recap, we're canceling Saturday's scrimmage. We're not going to Harrison. We are going to go to Tulsa on Sunday. I'll get you the specifics either later tonight or first thing tomorrow so that you can make plans. But obviously, a trip to Tulsa is kind of an all-day thing anyways, so just kind of plan for that. But I'll get you the specifics as far as the time and so forth. Last thing, that I needed to cover with you. So this whole thing has just kind of been a mess with the COVID and, everything. And so, my priorities are to do what's best for the kids in terms of helping them, along the lines of their personal goals, getting better so that they can get the opportunities that they're wanting in terms of their colleges. That's what's most important to me. Obviously I hope we win a few games along the way, but I'm doing this for the kids. And also with that, we're having to juggle, not really being able to practice. And so it's just, we're having to juggle all these things and trying to follow the rules and respect the wishes of AAO and, all these different things. So with that having been said, we did have a practice tonight at the Decatur gym. And unfortunately, we're not going to be able to do that anymore. So I had a conversation with one of my admins, and we're just not going to be able to do that. There's concerns about the AAA and all that kind of stuff. So I apologize for that. There's really nothing I can do. I wish we could just practice and that be that, but again, it is what it is at this point. So right now, our next practice is going to be Friday night, our regularly scheduled practice. We'll do everything we can to get ready for Sunday. Obviously we have to honor AAO's rules, but we'll do everything we can to get ready for Sunday. That's the best I can say it. So again, just to recap, three major points. Number one, no scrimmage at Harrison on Saturday. That's out. Number two, we are going to go to Tulsa on Sunday. If you can't or don't want to, that's totally fine. I understand. And I will put the specifics, the details for the Tulsa trip. I'll get those to you as quickly as I can. And again, if you could please, either privately or just responding to this message, please let me know if you're in or out, just so I can know who's going. And I will do everything I can to get us jerseys, or our uniforms rather, from Kyle, so that we can kind of, look sharp, so to speak. Worst case scenario, I'll go buy some t-shirts and we'll duct tape some numbers on the back for the kids. I don't care. It's whatever we got to do to make it happen for them. Okay. And then the third thing, again, I apologize for this, but we can't have practice on Decatur campus, at least how, like a regular practice. So we're just going to go ahead and stick with AAO for now. And so we'll see you Friday night at regular time. And we'll go through, as much as we can to get ready for Sunday. So, all right, I've kind of talked a lot here. If you have any concerns, any questions, feel free to give me a call, shoot me a text, respond to the post, however you'd like to do that. And we'll just go from there. Thanks so much for your flexibility. We're doing the best we can, kind of with just kind of a pain of a situation. So let's just keep working together that way, and hopefully this will all pan out and the kids will have a great summer. All these tournaments should happen. Everything is scheduled. We're good to go. So, it's going to be a busy, crazy, hectic July, but, hopefully some good will come out of it and the kids will get, some recognition and some opportunities. So again, if you need anything, if there's anything I can do for you, if you have any questions or concerns, just contact me. And at this point, we'll just plan to see you Friday. Take care.